Alright, I think it's recording. We're going to give it a try. I'm still not sure if the microphone's on this side or the other side, so if it doesn't work out, we'll try it another day. But this is Becky, and I am going to try to capture the video of the ride home from dropping little Jack off at school, because it is just really amazingly beautiful. So try to get on the road here. And like I said, there's a flat tops up there. Let's see, when I get out on the road here, we'll be able to see it. And the wind is blowing up there so much that you can really see the snow blowing off of it. At least I can. But it's just so gorgeous, and I want to capture it because I've been doing some really deep thinking lately, and pretty sure that the next chapter is going to involve us being someplace else, because the jobs here are just few and far between, and definitely self-sufficiency is part of that next chapter. And so I'm hoping, that's what I'm looking forward to, is going back to the drawing board as far as studying a lot. That's what I'm going to be doing here as soon as we get the kids all sorted out. Got to take little M back for a test today, so she's collecting quite the hospital ID bracelets, but she's glad. She's had tummy problems for a while, so it's nothing showing up so far, so that we're good so far, but there is something that needs to be looked at. So anyhow, enough of that, but it is just so gorgeous out here, really. And I'm going to miss it. The way we came here really was because of Emma. I was focused solely on Colorado Springs, and the school had everything lined up, place to stay, school. And when the admissions representative contacted me, assuming that I already had a place right by the school, she informed me that the geographical lines for automatic entrance into the school was a very narrow subset of, I want to say, about 2.5 miles. So the place I was staying was definitely not within that range. And she said that the waiting list was 1 mile long. So as things were starting to fall apart with that idea, Emma had a great idea in that she said, we're starting over, doing something new with our lives. Why go back to some place that, you have lived before? Why not be someplace new that none of us have ever lived? So she had wanted to get back to Colorado, I think, since the 2nd grade. She'd been telling everybody that she would be moving back at one point, and really wanted to see where she was born, being that she was born in Colorado Springs. And it is such a beautiful town, actually. So as far as that goes, I'm not sure what we're going to do over spring break. Definitely it's going to be a working spring break, and that I am going to be networking and reestablishing contacts and things like that with people, touching base, seeing what kind of job opportunities. Denver, Colorado Springs, possibly, but I kind of want to go someplace that we've never been, which Emma brought that up as well. And so there's like a triangle we're looking at, possibly doing the Moab, Phoenix, Four Corners. She desperately wants to go to Four Corners, and I'm laughing because I looked it up online and talked to a friend last night, actually, who told me it really is out in the middle of nowhere, which makes sense when you look on the map. And the Four Corners obviously are not big metropolitan areas. They're converging on one another, that literally you're standing there looking around into the wide open. But it's pretty cool. I think Emma's excited to have one arm in Utah, one in Colorado, a leg in Arizona, and a leg in New Mexico. So, we'll see. She's wanted to do that for a while. And I'm just praying. I'm really hopeful that God opens doors for this next chapter, and that I can provide for the children and be put in a place where I can best do what He wants me to do. So that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping happens, and we'll see. And used to, it would bother me, the not knowing of the future, not knowing where the path needed certainty and all that. But it's kind of great knowing that God has my back 100%, and that He wants only the best for us. And specifically I'm talking about me and the kids right now. So I know that that's what His plan is, and if I just are patient, just patient enough, that it will all unfold, and we'll see how it works. So that is that. And today is Friday. Last Friday was Valentine's Day, the 14th. Plus 7 makes 21. So today must be February the 21st, 2014. How quickly time has flown. But we've really made some great friends here, and people I'll keep in touch with for as long as I can, because that's one thing about this area. The people are just amazing. I mean, honestly, I don't know that I've ever run into people as nice. I mean, the South is nice as well, of course, and very outgoing, but this is just something a little different. It's hard to explain. Has a very go with the flow kind of feel, but also a lot of hardworking people here. And funny thing about that, yesterday, I promise, I heard the word gnarly. I heard the word gnarly 3 times yesterday from, actually they were all guys, come to think of it, but, and actually it was all in reference to the weather the night before that I posted a video, which really did not show how it was coming down, but at any rate, these are all experiences. That's what I told him. I said, these are things that you can put away in your mind, in your notebook of experiences, and look back on things that you got to do that you would not have got to do otherwise. And anyway, back to the gnarly talk. I got tickled when I heard myself, after being out in the weather, and talk so young and hip and all that. I said I was definitely freezing. So anyway, it's just fun to meet new people, experience new things. I can't get my arm to stop shaking here. Let's see if I can move it up 1 notch there. Anyway, it's just gorgeous here, and a lot of people are ranchers. They're families that have handed down land from generation to generation, and it's just really neat watching them do their cattle crossings when the weather's better, and you'll be sitting here with just hundreds of cattle on the road. About to actually, there's a little place, we're actually in Phippsburg right now, which is a little place that was built for the railroad, because I believe it is halfway between, let me see here, halfway between Denver and, is it not Grand Junction? I can't think. Yeah, Grand Junction. I was going to say Durango. Well, anyway, whatever is to the west of us. I guess that's it. I'm drawing a blank right now. But anyway, this town was built for the railroad. And there have been people here that obviously have lived here that long, and one is Miss Louise. And I got to see her yesterday because they have a little thrift shop that is open every Thursday. And I have not been here in actually months, since before Christmas, because things happen and I just don't make it or forget about it. And went there after school, and Jack picked up, the first thing when we walked in, it was so cute, was a graduation, I had to think of what it was, a graduation cap and gown. And I got tickled at Miss Louise because she said, well, that's too big. for him that would, never fit him. Well, of course, Jack wants it because he thinks it's neat and it has to do with college, which is that's his big thing right now, is college. And as a matter of fact, last night it was so cute. I'll have to journal this, but he said, Mama, he said, I really wish that I was an adult. And I said, why is that, Jack? And he said, because then I could go to college. And I thought that was just the cutest thing. And the cap and gown. Miss Louise didn't quite understand that it was going to be used for dress up. And then she said, oh, I get it. So that was the first thing we put in our little pile. And I tell you what, the things that we made out with, we spent like $30. And, they have things for $25. You almost feel bad that they sell it that low. But they have I'm having to drive a little careful here. There's somebody behind me. And the road is a little questionable with ice and snow. But at any rate, they had that little shop because they used the proceeds from the sales of that shop to pay for the electricity that lights their street lights at night, because they are an unincorporated community. So that, I think, is really neat in and of itself, that they have sustained that way of life. And they rallied together by getting their donations together, and then they sell it, like I said, in that church / building next to it, with everything from skis to bikes to furniture to beds to goodness knows what all they have. But yeah, I think it's really fascinating. And they've been there since like what did she say? I want to say 40s, 50s, since the 1940s and 50s. They've been doing this every Thursday. It's just amazing. All right, well, I'm almost to my destination, and my hand is really killing me, so I'm really going to go ahead and turn it off, and hope that people have a great day whenever anybody sees this. If anybody does, I really just do this for me. It's just kind of fun, and the kids have been having fun. We've come up with a couple of fun ideas to have some videos coming forward if we can. And his phone is really old, so I'm sure it doesn't show up very well, but it's no big deal. We're not trying to, be National Geographic videographers or what have you. Just do something fun for us, and you never know, probably take it down. I still am going to redo the whole Bible verse / of the week / journal thing, because I came up with a different idea on how to do that. I really didn't like how that, it seemed a little strange to be talking, I'm not really a preacher or anything like that. It just felt weird to be talking out loud. I know it's just me, but then again, I'm talking right now, so at any rate, it's Friday. I need my caffeine because I'm making no sense, but hopefully it turned out pretty. I really just hope to save the video for me, so that I can look back and go, wow, that really was a gorgeous drive to and from school. But like I said, hopefully this next chapter will be more long-term, and I'll have a great job that I can contribute and, more importantly, support the kids in this next phase. I am out. Hope everybody has a great day. Take care. Bye.